If I lost all my muscle tomorrow, this exact workout plan is how I'd get my physique back. This program is fully optimized to get the maximum hypertrophy, that is pure muscle growth, as quickly as possible. So you won't see any nonsense about mobility or cardio. Most people think beginners need different exercises and simplified training strategies to make the best progress. But the truth is, boring consistency and a high effort is what really grows muscle, no matter if you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced lifter. So I'll show you the exact split exercises, reps, and progression rules that I'd follow from day one. I'd use a classic push-pull leg split. Push means chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull means back, biceps, abs, and legs is just legs. This split lets you train every muscle at least 2 times per week, which is the best setup for building muscle. Your workouts stay shorter, you don't feel destroyed after every session, and you never train two huge muscle groups on the same day. A lot of people hear legs twice a week and then panic. They think it'll be exhausting, but it's only exhausting if you train both leg days the exact same way. You don't have to. Your first leg day of the week should be heavy and hard, and your second leg day can be lighter weight with higher reps and moderate effort if you really think you haven't recovered yet. This helps you get more volume without burning out. And if you ever feel like your legs are falling behind, you simply increase the effort on the second leg day. Now, normally, people train triceps on push day and biceps on pull day. I wouldn't do that. Here's why. When you do chest presses on push day, your triceps are already working hard. By the time you reach tricep exercises, they're tired before you even start training them. The same thing happens on pull days with biceps. Rows and pull downs already use your biceps a lot. So when it's time to train biceps, they're already fatigued. So instead, what I would do is I would switch them. I would train biceps on push day and triceps on pull day. This way your arms are trained when they're fresh and not tired, which means you can lift heavier, you can control the reps better, and you can push closer to failure. This one small change can improve your arm growth by so much without adding extra time to your workouts. Now that the split is clear, here's exactly how I would structure the week. Monday will be legs. Tuesday is back, triceps, and abs. Wednesday is chest, shoulders, and biceps. Thursday is legs again. Friday will be back, triceps, and abs. Saturday will be chest, shoulders, and biceps. And Sunday is a rest day or a light cardio session if I want to move a little. Here's a small bonus that most people don't think about. Almost nobody trains legs on Monday. Everyone wants to train chest. That means all leg machines are empty. So there's no waiting and no rushing. Now let's talk about exercise selection. I would keep this very simple and honestly very boring on purpose. I would use the same exercises on both days of the week. No switching things every week and constantly trying new movements. When you're starting out, variation is the last thing you need. What you need is consistency. You need a fixed routine, a clear plan, a workout that you can repeat without thinking twice. The gym is not there to entertain you or to have fun. You're there to build your physique. And boring workouts done consistently will always beat exciting workouts done randomly. So on my leg day, I would keep it to 5 exercises. First, Smith machine squats. This is my main compound lift for the day. It lets me stay stable, go deep, and focus on legs without worrying about balance. Next, seated hamstring curls. This directly trains my hamstrings through a full range of motion. Then, standing calf raises. Calves need direct work, and standing hits them better than sitting. After that, leg extensions. This is the easiest isolation for quads and you cannot do them wrong. And finally, hip thrusts either on a machine or a barbell. This is for glutes and overall lower body strength. One small option here, if glutes are a main priority for you, you can swap calf raises with hyper extensions on some weeks, but that's totally optional. The base structure stays the same. On push day, I would again keep it to 5 exercises. On my first push day, I do incline dumbbell press, and on my second push day, I do flat machine press. This is going to be the main chest movement for both our days. Next, lateral raises either on a machine or with cables. This is for side delts, which give you wide shoulders. Then, seated incline dumbbell curls. This is where biceps come in. Because I'm doing them on a push day, my biceps are fresh and I can train them harder. After that, chest fly machine. This lets me take my chest through a deep stretch and control every rep. And finally, preacher curls. This isolates the biceps and keeps cheating to a minimum. Pull days also stay at 5 exercises. First, lat pull downs. This is the main movement for building back width. Next, overhead tricep extensions. This hits the long head of the triceps, which is the most important for arm size. Then, chest supported rowing machine, preferably a chest supported T-bar row machine. This builds back thickness without stressing the lower back too much. After that, tricep push down. This lets you focus on the lateral head of your triceps better. And lastly, decline crunches. Directly trains the abs through a full range of motion. And those are all the exercises I would select. Now, let's talk about sets, reps, and progression, because this is the rule that actually makes you grow. For every exercise, I would do 3 sets, and for for every set, I would aim for 15 reps. For big compound lifts like squats, presses, and rows, I would rest 3 minutes because those lifts use a lot of muscles and you need more recovery to keep your strength. For smaller isolation lifts like bicep curls, push downs, leg extensions, and lateral raises, I would rest for 2 minutes because they don't tire your whole body as much. The main progression rule is simple. I would not increase the weight whenever I feel strong. I would simply use one rule, and that rule is you increase the weight only after you can do 15 reps on all 3 of your sets with good form. For example, let's say you do incline dumbbell press with 20 kgs. Week 1 might look something like set 1 15 reps, set 2 13 reps, and set 3 10 reps. That's normal. Next time you do it, you try to beat those numbers. Next time you will try for set 1 15 reps, set 2 14 reps, and set 3 11 reps. Then next week, set 1 15 reps, set 2 15 reps, set 3 12 reps. Mind it, in all of these weeks you keep the weight the same. All you need to do is increase the number of reps you do. Then finally, when in week 4 you do set 1 for 15 reps, set 2 for 15 reps, and set 3 for 15 reps, only when you hit that, you increase the weight by the smallest amount possible. Then the reps will drop again and you repeat the same process all over. That is called progression. This makes growth a hell lot easier because you track only one thing, that's your reps. Your weight across all 3 of your sets stays the same until and unless you get 15 reps in all 3 sets. You just try to add 1 rep somewhere. And this is important because some days you will sleep badly. Some days you'll be stressed. Some days you'll be eating less. On those days, your strength might drop a little. If your progression plan at the moment is like add weight every week, you will simply fail and feel like you're getting weaker and weaker. But with this rep-based system, you don't panic. You keep the weight the same and focus on clean reps. And that is what keeps you progressing constantly. Now here are the intensity and failure rules that I'd follow. For every exercise, I would do 3 sets. On the first 2 sets, I would stop 1 to 2 reps before failure. That means I finished the set knowing I could still do 1 or 2 more clean reps if I had to. I do not push these sets to absolute limit. However, the last set is different. The last set is taken to all out failure. But here's the important part. Failure does not mean weight stop moving. Failure means the moment your form starts breaking down. If you have to swing the weight or use momentum or change your body position to get the rep up, that set is already over. That is failure. Anything post that is no longer training the muscle. It's just training your ego. Stopping at form failure keeps the tension on the muscle, reduces injury risk, and gives you maximum muscle growth. So remember, only take the last set to failure. Okay, now how you do the reps matter more than how much weight you lift. On every single exercise, I would use a full range of motion without fail. That means starting the rep from the deepest, safest position and finishing it properly. I would especially focus more on the stretched part of the rep. The deeper stretch you control, the more muscle fibers you can grow. Every rep would be slow and controlled on the way down. I would take 2 to 3 seconds to lower the weight. On the way up, I would move the weight fast and explosive while still keeping my form clean. Recent muscle growth research is very clear on this. Muscles grow better when they're trained through a deep stretch and with controlled tension. And finally, I would repeat this program continuously for 1 entire year. I took 6 years to reach my physique. If someone gave me this plan sooner, I would do it in 3 to 4 years. That's how good this entire plan really is. Structuring your workouts can be confusing and overwhelming because there's so many things to take into consideration, like your time availability, your diet, your energy levels, your mobility, and so much more. So if you want me to personally help you structure your workout plan and set up your diet plan with it, my one-on-one consultation link will be in the description box below. Do fill out the form if you're serious about your progress. That was it for this video. Hope you found some value from it. Like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.